Chris, what is our fourth main topic today?
This comes from Eric Thomas. So news came out of Disney's earnings call yesterday that Disney's 3 streaming services, Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, now have more subscribers in total than Netflix has, 221.1 million versus 220.6 million. Just barely, but that's still a considerably big deal, seeing that Netflix has topped the list of total subscribers ever since the streaming game started. As much as many, including you, are critical of the handling of streaming inside of the Disney empire, they seem to have the results to show for it, don't they?
All right, thanks a lot for saying that in, Eric. And yeah, listen, it is true that when you combine all of Disney's streaming that they have now, and this isn't a small deal.
No.
They have passed Netflix now. It is important to note that Disney Plus itself still trails behind Netflix by almost 70 million subscribers. Like it's like 150 something million subscribers they have, as opposed to Netflix 220 million. But when you count, which they are all under the same roof, when you count Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, Hulu, when you put all those in there together, Hulu, of course, which has Prey out there right now, they have passed it. This comes to us from the folks over at Variety that wrote the following. They said this: Disney now counts 221.1 million total subscriptions. Remember, Disney, not Disney Plus. Total subscriptions worldwide across the streaming offerings, which comprises of Disney Plus, Hotstar, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, pushing it just ahead of Netflix, which ended quarter 2 with 220.7 million. Now, one of the key figures here is that in the most recent quarter, whereas Netflix lost 1 million subscribers this last quarter, which wasn't as bad as the 2 million they thought they were going to lose.
Right.
But whereas they lost 1 million subscribers, Disney Plus proper added 14 million subscribers. Added 14 million subscribers. This is a culmination of a couple things, I think. Number one, Netflix had 70 plus million more subscribers than Disney Plus to lose. So there was that. Disney is still in its surging phase. Like Disney is still adding subscribers. Warner Brothers is still adding subscribers. Peacock and Paramount are still adding subscribers. So there's a little bit of that. But still, this number is significant because I have come to believe that the future is not that far away, that Hulu, ESPN Plus are all going to be merged into Disney Plus. Much like the Hulu-ish service, Hotstar, for a lot of the international markets is already just bundled in with Disney Plus. Mm-hmm. You know, our previous viewer who wrote in a little bit earlier mentioned the fact that, hey, here we got to pay extra for Hulu. In other territories, you just get all the Hulu content through their Hotstar part that is incorporated right into it. I believe that day is coming. Now, that is also a little bit of a cheat number, okay? Because somebody like me, I am a subscriber to Disney Plus. I am also a subscriber to ESPN Plus because it's the only way I can watch my UFC. And I am a subscriber to Hulu. So I count as 3 subscriptions. So there's a little bit of a cheat there, right? There is a little bit of a cheat there because eventually when this all gets merged, and at some point it will, that means they're going to lose 2 subscribers right there because I will only count for 1. So granted, there's a little bit of a cheat, but still the point is that whereas Netflix is struggling a bit, other services like a Disney Plus is doing very well. 14 million added subscribers in the quarter when they were projecting a little over 10. So they even exceeded their expectations. They're missing their overall target numbers still, but it's doing quite well where others are having problems. Rob, you see this. What's your takeaway?
Well, also, Disney Plus is a lot younger than Netflix.
Yeah, they're the surging phase
I
right
mean,
now.
yeah, they haven't been around for very long. And I think, look, the thing about Disney as a brand, I think Disney they're going to have everything the studio's ever made. You have the entire legacy of Disney there. It's going to be something every family is going to get. Unlike, say, Netflix or something, when you have kids, or even if you're a kid at heart like we are, you're going to get this Disney service and make it part of a perennial thing that you have. I don't think it's going to be the streaming service that you get rid of. Some people will, but I think people just stick it. I mean, I know that, like, I wouldn't have watched That Darn Cat had I not had Disney Plus. And once you start going back and looking at their legacy content, it's just something that you're going to have. I like the service. I like the way it works. I like the content they're making. The Light and Magic documentary was wonderful. And I think it's the kind of streaming service that is going to, it won't always surge because there's only so many households in the world, but I like what they're doing. And I like this whole, and like you just said, they're going to bundle all this stuff together. I wouldn't be surprised if Hulu doesn't exist in 5 years, because Hulu's not international. And I like Hulu's content. I mean, look, even Prey was a huge hit for them, but that came from the previous Fox regime. Disney didn't develop it. But I think these are all great numbers. I like to see this kind of stability, because it means that we're going to get great programming, because these subscriptions are what drive their programming spend. So I'm optimistic. I think all this is great news, even though I might be paying $3 more a month. Worth it.
Yeah.
Chris, what's your takeaway from this?
I mean, I think this is fantastic. Disney stock was up this morning. That's really, really great to see too. And I think that we're going to see a lot of ebbing and flowing between all these numbers for the next few years. And that's excellent, because competition breeds excellence. We're going to have all these different streaming services trying to top one another. And like Rob, I'm somebody who's going to probably stick it out with all these various different ones. I know we are going to see a drop soon. Disney Plus just lost a very big bidding war, apparently, according to Deadline, for live streaming rights to cricket. And most of their subscribers are based in India. So that'll make everyone take a plummet on that.
Huge subscription base in India.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we will see a drop from that. But for the most part, I think this speaks really well about what we've got in store for us for streaming.
One of the big advantages that Disney Plus has, is the fact that, unlike other streamers, like say a Netflix, Disney Plus in and of itself is an attractive option. If all it was Disney saying, all of our content that we put in theaters, we then put onto Disney Plus. Even if that was it, take away all their original programming. Take away Light and Magic. Take away Ms. Marvel. Take away Boba Fett. Take that stuff away. Even if all Disney Plus was, hey guys, every time we put, first of all of our old catalog of all of our Disney classics, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel is there. But moving forward, every new Pixar movie that we put in theater will now be on that service. Every new Marvel film that comes out is going to be on that basis alone. It becomes a very attractive option.
Along with the IMAX 4K version.
Which
I find myself rewatching a lot of movies just for that section.
Yep. Especially
Thanks,
the Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome, Ray. So even just the fact that just the other day, you know what? Like I was driving in my car and DJ Snake's Run It came on, which is of course the music that plays during the bus fight scene in Shang-Chi. And just got me thinking about that scene. Just the fact that I just go home and just pop on Shang-Chi and just go right to that scene and watch. I mean, just that kind of flexibility makes it attractive in and of itself. Plus, they have all the original stuff they do. It's a really good model.
And as of this week, they moved the Orville over from Hulu to Disney
That's right.
Plus.
Well, they didn't move
Oh, they didn't move, right.
They just also have it on
Yes.
Disney Plus, which might be another indicator that at some point Hulu is just going to merge right in with Disney Plus. It's interesting. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? While Netflix has had some struggles, other streamers like Disney Plus continue to add. Disney had a really good quarter for themselves. What do you make about this? What do you attribute it to? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there. Guys, we want to take a second and thank the sponsor of this video, Helix Sleep. Guys, let me tell you, just a couple of days ago, Ann and I received our Helix mattress, and it is the best mattress we have ever slept on in our entire lives. We had like this $3,000 specialized mattress that we got like 5-6 years ago, and we liked it very much, but this one completely outdoes it. It's night and day. And you can get matched with your perfect mattress too. See, Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes just like a minute to complete, and it matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for somebody else? With Helix, you're getting a mattress that you know will be perfect for the way that you sleep. I hopped online, took the Helix quiz, and Anna and I were matched with the perfect mattress for us. And it is so easy to set up. Simply take it out of the box, get it positioned on your mattress, take off the plastic, and then give it an hour or two to breathe to reach its full size, and you will not believe how comfortable this thing is. All you got to do is go to helixsleep.com/Campea. Take their 60-second sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. And it's risk-free. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Helix even has financing options and flexible payment plans, so a great night's sleep is never far away. And here's the best part. Helix is offering up to $200 off of all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/Campea.